All right, guys, we had feed issues going back and forth. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for all the hate mail that I just got, too. That's great. Let's update the score here. FEDOR's got 9. AJ MANAS has 10. We're going to 18. All right, FEDOR plays a good shot on the 1. AJ might be able to slide the 1 around the 4 ball. It's a moment to go back. See it? I'm just gonna stay on that other angle. I have to. That's the only one that's working, so. All right, we'll just stay with this angle for now. Seems the other one's not working properly. All right, FEDOR going airborne. Guys, please tell me please don't tell me what angle to leave it on. FEDOR wants it angled a certain way. It is his channel. I have to do what he wants done. I'm only switching angles because the other angle is not working properly. There's nothing wrong with my internet connection. It's getting to me from 8,000 miles away. All right, FEDOR cuts the 2 into the corner. Not going to be on the 3 ball. It's going to have the 8 ball in the way. All right, He's gonna have to go airborne, put this 3-ball into the side pocket. Makes the 3, but lands tough on the 4.
Okay, players, good evening. Bago tayo magsimula, paalala ko lang, magkita-kita tayo. December 10, 11, 12, and 13. Pabulaw, morning. Ito-promote ko lang yung tournament na mama. December 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, Patrick Lavera, Messi. Oh, happy birthday na! Happy birthday, Onin!
All right, AJ with the 4-ball to the corner. It's gonna come 2 rails for the 6.
Okay, ito na. Break it back. Okay, saan 2,000 per ball. 2,000 per ball. 2,000 per ball.
Spinning down table for the 7. Gonna play the 7 to the top right.
May 2,000 ka na. May 2,000 ka na. May 2,000 ka na. Dapat,
8-ball down over for the 9.
2,000.
Looks like AJ MANAS going to take a 2-game lead here in the second.
Pwede po lahat kayo mag-ilang. Pwede mag-second. Oo, lahat kahit kung hapon pwede. Pwede kayo po lang.
AJ MANAS got 11 onto a 2-game lead, going to 18 against FEDOR GORST. Remember, AJ got a 4-game lead to start the match. All right, 11-9. AJ MANAS. Nothing down on the break. FEDOR's up to the table. Could play the combination 1 into the 6. Yeah, could play the 1 into the 6. Instead, he tries to play the 1 off the 2. Does not go. He's going to move around a little bit. AJ might play safe, playing the 1-ball into the rail, letting the cue roll over into the 5-ball and using it to stop. Instead, he goes into the 1. Makes it in the corner or side pocket, but not really going to have the best shot at the 2. plays safe, puts a lot of distance on the cue ball. Cue ball way back down the bottom end of the table. Nice safe attempt by FEDOR. EJ shakes his head a little bit. I think the 8 possibly caught him. It does. Both players trying their best back and forth. Trying to see who can safe the other player. Don't know where that one came from, but 2 rails. FEDOR kicks the 2. AJ's going to have to arc up over the 3, but I think he can make the 2 in the top left. AJ plays the 2 to the corner, misses it. That's going to give FEDOR a chance to close this gap. He said a chalk guy at a rag guy. I like that one. All right, he's out to the 4-4 to the 5. I don't see any balls that are really going to give him a hard time here. He just has to stay down on the shots and shoot them in. Right, over for the 6 ball. Hook up the 6 ball into the top left corner. Coming out 2 rails. Look to try to get on the 7 in the side pocket if needed. Right, he holds the cue high so he can play the 7, come out 2 rails. He might even play it soft 1 rail. It's a little rub off the 10. He's all right, though. He can play the 8 to the top right corner. Probably play both balls, 8 and 9 in the same pocket. All right, he slides over for the 9. So we'll play the 9 in the side. Let the cue ball come off the top rail. Come back down. All right, FEDOR's going to get around to the 10 ball. All right, 10 ball in the corner. We got 11-10 on the score. All right, back at the action here. 2-ball down to the corner from FEDOR GORST. Comes over for the 3. I'll play the 3 into the top left. Got him, get himself onto that 4-ball. Comes over for the 4 in the side pocket. We'll be able to play the 4 in, coming out for the 5 to the top right. All right, FEDOR plays the 6 into the corner. Got the 7. You might be looking at a tie game here in a second. All right, he's going to play the 8 to the corner, let the cue ball come across one rail for the 10 in the same pocket. All right, looks like we're going to have 11-11 here on the score. FEDOR's tying it up. All right, the 4-game lead has disappeared. There was a 4-game lead given to AJ in the beginning of the match. All right, going into the next rack now. Remember, it's race to 18. All right, FEDOR to break. All right, scratch on the break. FEDOR GORST. Let's see where. All right, AJ looking at the 4-ball into the corner. I'm surprised he didn't try to get himself a little closer to that 5. I guess he was okay with just taking a longer shot. All right, he's going to have to be careful. He's got to avoid the 7-ball here. He does not make the 5, though. FEDOR right out of the chair. This is a good opportunity for FEDOR to take the lead. right, Federer can play the 6 into the corner, 1 rail over for the 7. Take a look a little bit about AJ's body language. He's not happy about missing that 5 ball. Eight ball into the top left corner, 2 rails out for the 9 in the side pocket. All right, Federer gets out, makes the score 12-11. Federer. It's the first time he's had the lead in the match. He needs 6 more. All right, Federer to break. In the lead, 12-11. Makes the ball is over top the 8. It's not going to be a good starting angle for him. He's got to jump over the 4 ball. 1's pretty easily makeable on this type of jump. Guess not today. AJ back up to the table with a chance to tie it. Brings the cue back down table. AJ misses the 2. That was a nonchalant shot also. It didn't look like he even got down on it too well. And Federer coasts the 2 ball in. It's out for the 3. Gonna use a low left coming off the 3 here. Coming off the right side rail. 4 to the top left. Want to pull over for the 5. He might even just draw straight back. And 5 to the corner, 1 rail for the 6 top left. Federer's looking to take a 2-game lead now. Pocketing this 10 ball. We got 13-11 Federer GORST. All right, the lead has disappeared. AJ got a 4-game lead to start the match. Federer has since caught up and is now 2 ahead of AJ. It's a sort of reminiscent of what happened the other day when they played. AJ had a big lead, and then Federer just caught a gear and just got moving. AJ's just going to push the cue down towards the bottom, towards a 9-ball. Federer attempts to play the safe when the cue ball behind the, behind the 5. 1 ball's in the center of the table. 8's slightly in the way. AJ guns at it, but doesn't make it. Federer attempts to play safe again. Gonna leave AJ again another shot. Looks like he's trying to give it back to the kid. Great shot on the 2-ball. Banks it to the top right corner. Uh-oh. He did not get where he wants to get. Seen some people say in the chat, AJ is playing like he doesn't care. I don't know. I think I might have to disagree with that. I just think that at this level, some of these players are able to push a lot of that negativity out. So they're able to just kind of full speed ahead versus letting shots affect them. Now you can tell a little bit that AJ is affected by a couple of the shots. Fortunately, we don't have control of the cameras. I just have the commentary, so I can't take it off of the overhead or keep it on. Seven in the corner. Q's going to come back out for the 8-ball. All right, Federer out to the 10-ball. Federer's going to take a 3-game lead now on AJ MANAS in a race to 14. All right, Federer clear out to the 2-ball. 3-ball in the side pocket. He's going to punch over right in between that 4-9 gap. And play softly into the side pocket. Well, because, Bob, rules aren't the same in every region of the world. No, he's got a shot on the 7 in the corner. He's just going to kind of punch it off the rail. Doesn't even need to punch the rail. He's going to play the 9 in the side pocket. All right, he's going to give Federer the respect on that 10 ball. AJ's not happy right now. He can... little bit of his... I wouldn't call it inexperience, but a little bit of his age. It's kind of showing here. He's getting a little frustrated. He's got to just sit in the chair, wait for his turn. All right, Federer needs 3. Cue ball over. Close to locking him up on the 4 ball. 2 rails for AJ and 1 rail for AJ. That's be tough action for him there, especially with this wide open style table. Oh, there's a slight mistake by Federer. Slight mistake by Federer. I'm just going to put the cue ball behind the 4. AJ airborne on the 3. 3 into the 9. Almost makes the 3-9. Over. 4 ball. He's got to play position onto the 5. I think that's the toughest shot from here. Federer's going to come over and get his extension. There's 60 Q with the FG57 shaft. Slide down underneath the 5. He wants to be a little higher off the rail. Sad boy. Man, some of these comments are gold. Right back cut. Goes for the bank instead. Wow, through traffic too. That's a great shot. I'm gonna play the 6 right up to the corner. Just gonna hold the cue. Hold for the 9 to the bottom right. 10 ball's waiting for him. We have 16 now for FEDOR. He needs 2. AJ needs 7. FEDOR to break. Needs 2. Now, I don't know if I can agree with that one about the empathy comment. If you're in the box with the world champ and you're willing to get in the box and play for the stakes that they're playing for, there is no empathy. It is what it is. I was looking at the 2 ball. He's calling the 10. That was a good try from there, even to cut the ball that far. Cue ball just rolls too far. FEDOR has a clear shot at the 2 ball. It's out 3 inside. leaves him with the 4 on the side and then the 5 on the opposite side. He's got a good positional play here. He just missed the 3 ball. What are you thinking? Probably thinking he makes more balls in one single day than I've made in my lifetime. So. Slight little mental error there by FEDOR GORST. Wow. How does that ball go right in between there like that? That is crazy. It's not an easy out from here. 5 into the side goes, but the 6 is going to move, so you might see him put a little bit of speed on it. Rockets the 6 in. I'm going to play the 7, come across for the 8. You guys are terrible on your own countrymen. I love it. Right. And FEDOR's on the hill with a score of 17-11. All right, FEDOR breaking for the win. I hate that they keep switching this angle. All right. Let's see what AJ's got here. This game is not over at all. AJ's playing from behind, but with a rack your own winner breaks, I mean, there's nothing to say he can't run a 6-pack and win this match. He's back against the wall here. The kid's one-stroking. He's up onto the 6. He can play the 6 right into the top corner, come down for the 7. Seven in the side, spinning up for the 8. And like I said, he gets out here. He's at 12. You want to see more racks. All right, 10 ball in the corner. AJ MANAS has 12 now. Might build his confidence a little bit, wake him up a little bit. Like I said, it's not unheard of for somebody to just continue to get out, especially at this level.
Top 16 ng Division C. Alonso
That's going to hurt him there. 4.
Alonso
Especially making the 2 and the 3. That's tough action there. He's trying to force the Q. And look where it lands.
Another Edison Laurora. Edison Laurora.
Better goes for the safe. Attempts to hold behind the 4 and the 8. He does. Kicks the 4 down table. That might hurt too. Now FEDOR can naturally play the 1 in. Come to the right side of the 4 ball and play it into the side pocket. I was trying to break it open. I thought he had the 4 in the side pocket. I guess he didn't like it. And look where the Q lands. All right, FEDOR's going to tie the 5 towards the 6. Ball in hand to AJ. Remember, guys, I unfortunately don't have control of the cameras. I cannot change anything. It's a good breakout. AJ can play the 5 to the corner, 6 on the side. No, he missed the 5. Wow. He is just not stroking the ball well enough to get out here. And what's FEDOR going to try to do? I mean, it's a sort of an off-the-wall shot, but he might be able to thin the 6 with speed. Put the Q behind the 7, which is incredibly tough, though. Poor boy. Oh,
That's a classic comment. That's great. Bridge and a jump shot at the same time. No good. Ball in hand. All right, Starboy looking to get out here, make it 13. Turn it into a game again. All right, AJ 13. He needs 4. FEDOR needs 1. So if we go based off of the 4-game spot or a 4-game handicap he started, wasn't that bad of a actually wasn't that off for the spot. It actually works out. All right, AJ breaking. He's got to be perfect from here out. And that could be it, folks. I should just stop talking. I don't see any path. I don't see any path to kick this ball in. Let's see if AJ's. I might have to. He might have to. It's tough. Comments are coming in so fast, it's hard to read. Yeah, that's a throw. All right, that might be the last shot. Let's see what FEDOR has here. Three going to the corner. And you've clearly never been in action, and if you're saying he doesn't need to spot games. You know, understand the sport to make comments like that. Four to five's a tough shot here. I mean, it doesn't look tough for him, but it is a tough shot. All right, folks, let's see. And 7 coming, yeah, 7 coming up for the 8. 9 is waiting in the pocket for him. All right, 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball is all that's left. Two rails. Here it is, folks, for the win. FEDOR GORST. Want to fire this 10 down to the bottom right corner. And the Ghost wins with a score of 18-13. Spotted 4 games at the beginning, so he overcame the spot. So theoretically, it was 18-9. This was the actual rack total wins. So FEDOR GORST goes on to win. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. My name is Frank Miletti, the cue ball from the pool hall. You're watching FEDOR.